found what works for the area.
Yeah, we was definitely doing some Atlanta type stuff. Like the first show, like tickets were like $200, $300.
Right.
Putting that work in, banked out, do it for the culture. Putting on for the city that's 24/7. And we showing love like we supposed to. And we keep making moves by coastal. None of those suckers didn't believe, but I told you. Banked out, about to be your household name. And paid out mean when you pop more change. You don't even know just how I really get. You're rocking with the best, so tuned in when you better be. Plus, you're getting fancy like Nancy on every single day of the week. And chopping game like a Cherokee, ballin' like Odell. Trying to step more meal. Networking every way, it's about to be a movie. Gotta go big, it's the only way to do it. It's a conglomerate, we getting to it. Plus we got heat for the streets while you puffin' on the cook shop leaf. Riding out on the interstate, we got indies and majors. We international players, all about getting paid. Make sure to tune in and tap in with the movement, cause it's about to go down. Shout out Discover, that's captain of the mothership. If you ain't know, then you know now. We about to get bang down, bang down, bang down, bang down, bang down, bang down. Bang down radio show. Sloan Child
I can't stand you sometimes.
All right, y'all, we're tuning in for another episode of Bank That Radio Show. I am here on location with the Browns, Mello and Brittanie Brown of 44th and Madison. Thank y'all for inviting me into the space.
Thank you.
The safe space.
The safe space till the joint get out.
Right? And get out these views.
So let's get into it. 44th and Madison, the event, you know what I'm saying, y'all got this over a year, it'll be a year in July, right?
It'll be a year in July.
In July.
From the venue, yeah.
Yeah, for the venue.
Officially
But,
venue.
yeah, let's go back and predate that. Give us the history of, this is your first business, right? Oh, it's not?
Nah.
The event business wasn't the
This
first
is the
business?
first. No, not really.
Okay, is it first official business?
It's the first business that we got up and running.
Yeah,
Okay.
that we've been advertising,
yeah.
like
Putting out the work in.
Putting the work in.
Yeah,
This is our first baby, yeah.
Yeah.
What y'all do before that?
I mean, we always had a business. We always had an
Yeah, always
LLC,
something,
and up under his music, contracting out for music gigs and things like that.
Okay,
So.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Was that here or was that?
It was here.
Mm-hmm.
Here. I did, anytime I played, because I played at church, I played drums, so anytime I played drums at church,
Yeah.
I had to write it under my business. When I got paid, I just put it under the business.
Which is smart because a lot of people don't do that.
At all.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be trying to tell people.
Hey,
All
I
right.
try to tell folks too. I got so
So
many
any
of them.
equipment we bought,
Yeah,
computers,
Laptops,
it
anything.
don't
to do
matter.
with music.
Yeah, we've been
Writing it off.
we've been.
So, yeah, but you know, that's the thing I've been trying to get people to understand being legit. But you know, that's a whole other tangent for me. A lot of people I could call, but anyway. Hey, this is what it is. I woke up chose balance this morning, so you know, that's my new thing.
Okay.
You know, balance doesn't have to necessarily be physical. You know, it could be, you know, just altercations and not, you know what I'm saying? I love, you know, being like Andrea said, she loves being the friction in the room. I just don't mind, you know, kicking in the door. You know, here it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love ruffling little feathers.
Yeah.
That's me all day.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with it.
You need that.
No, I actually feel that with the way, okay, because y'all invested, y'all have experience, you know what I'm saying? Y'all bring a lot to the table. And then there's a lot of people who won't even do all that stuff, but then try to want to get the accolades that y'all deserve. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, we know.
So, yeah.
My bad.
No, I get it. So that's what like be pissing me off, whatever, because I work hard for all the stuff I do.
Yes.
And for other people to, like, you know, especially with social media, whatever, they find out one little thing, the tip of the iceberg, and they just think they can go and run with it, whatever.
Right.
So I have issues with that.
Right.
When they only,
what you learn is that even if people think they can do what you do, they can't do what you do.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a professional stalker right now.
Yeah, professional? They went to college for it?
No. Professional, I mean that, you know what I'm saying, they try to infiltrate my network every time. And then now, we're functioning in the same space, same location. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I was at that location like a whole good year and a half.
Oh, so it's about to be another radio show. Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, supposedly, but you know, hey, whatever. Yeah, we know. Yeah.
If
Professional stalker.
If nobody ain't imitating you, you ain't doing nothing right.
Well, you know, that's what they say, but you know,
It's annoying.
it is. It's very annoying.
Yeah.
I'm tired of it. I'm like, go do something else.
Right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Or
But-
make it something different.
Exactly. Put some little spin on it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Something.
Right.
Don't just model me
Just-
word for word.
Exactly. Yeah. Let's get into why an event space, and you know, because y'all started with the setting up stuff like the rentals and stuff, which is still a part of the business.
None no more.
Yeah, we cut that.
Oh yeah, I did.
We
I
had
was
to.
getting
Yeah.
exclusive.
It's shit.
We haven't officially, we've been saying it, but we haven't officially put that out, but we have taken it off the website.
Oh, I
We
didn't
had
even
to.
know.
Yeah.
It's been getting it's so busy here, where it's like,
Which is great.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great thing, but it's like we can't do both. Now, if later on when we can be able to hire staff, we can hire we have a division just for rentals.
Rentals,
So
yeah.
people still hit us up like, y'all got tents for this day? I got
Chairs,
and
tables, yeah.
Sorry.
So y'all liquidated all that, and
Oh no.
y'all still got the stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we use it for in here now.
I tell, so
okay.
this is exclusive, okay?
Uh-huh.
So if anybody would like to come run the outdoor rental service, come see us.
It's a
Well, yeah, we
it's
just,
money.
yeah, it's good money. We just, especially since most of the time that's booked is Thursday through Sunday, and that's the same time that
Yeah,
people
yeah,
want
they-
setups
yeah.
outside. So
Yeah.
we can't juggle both.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
But I'm like, this is about. I'm like, this will be booked even when it's raining, and even when it's cold.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you know,
Yeah,
I get it.
I ain't got time to be outside sweating.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm like, you working hard at the TEDx.
Man, listen. Got rained on.
Right,
Setting the 30 tents, 300 chairs. Ooh.
Yeah, that was.
It was fun though.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
enjoyed it. It's
Yeah.
just I think if it didn't rain.
If it didn't rain, we
Yeah,
would have been
we
okay
would've
because
been
we
good.
were already prepared for what we had to do.
Yeah, but that day was crazy for us though,
Mhm.
because that day we had just got our stage panels delivered here, and for some reason they didn't put the lift gate on the truck, so I had to help take the stage off the truck and put it on my truck. So the dude that was doing it, that was making the delivery, we had got it stacked up to so high that I guess he got happy or strong, and he kind of like pulled the stage off and pushed it on the truck, on the back of the truck, and it went straight through my back window.
Oh.
So the truck that we had to deliver the stuff wasn't it was our mom's truck.
Yeah.
And it
ain't got no power.
It had no power, so
So we had to pull all
these
these chairs with this long trailer, and we're literally like going 30 miles per hour.
But y'all got it done though.
We did.
We had to, man. We made a commitment.
Right.
We had to do what we had to do.
Right.
So-
See, and that's the thing that I love, and that's why I'm always rooting for y'all. Always telling people about y'all because one, y'all have integrity. So regardless of what it is, regardless of what loss you might take, you're still gonna come through.
Right.
And I'm like, I can't say that for a lot of folks.
Yeah.
I
Either
really
way,
can't.
because either way, it's something good gonna come out of it.
Yeah.
No matter what it is, it could be somebody just seeing it like, oh, we saw y'all, and then they go tell somebody that somebody like looking for us. So either way, it's gonna come back good, no matter what we do.
So at what point did y'all really get down and like, you know what, we want to decide to actually win the spaces? Like, what's the official square footage here? Like, what, 7,000, 8,000 square feet?
It's 8,100.
8,100.
Okay, that's a lot of space,
Yeah.
especially for like first time business.
Yeah. Tell us.
And the crazy thing is, we was looking at the building before this that fell through the contract that we was gonna get. that building was 22,000 square feet.
It was something way big.
So
I think we were just
a little bit ambitious.
we was ambitious.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just a little bit, just a tad bit,
It would've
you know.
worked. It would've
It would have
worked.
worked out, but hey.
Yeah. So like, what prompted y'all to like jump into it? You know what I'm saying? Want to actually get and create an event space? Because y'all could have stepped with the running. Like I said, it was great money.
Yeah. Well, that that came along because us renting out.
COVID.
Yeah, us renting out our equipment was for COVID because of COVID. Nobody was doing buildings and stuff.
Yeah.
Everybody was outside, so we had to make that pivot.
Yeah.
So what got us actually into this business, because it was gonna be this even before we started renting out stuff. We were getting married years ago. About what, 20, 30 years?
I love it.
we was planning our wedding, and we sat down with our wedding planner and everything, and it was like, okay, this gonna be about 5,000, this gonna be 10,000, this gonna be this, and then it was like the venue is gonna be like this much. You need to book it now because next year they go up $500. It's like, what in the world? It's like, why can't we just get everything at one spot? Where it's like you got everything that you need to have a wedding, and you don't have to spend that much money. And then she was like, well, shoot, we can open up our own event venue and do it and help other people out. So that's how we got it to the point where it's like we're gonna start doing weddings and stuff at our venue and have enough stuff where it's like you don't have to get like the extreme. You can have a nice, decent wedding and not have to go out, break the bank to do it.
Yeah.
And that's how we came up with this idea.
So, and Vegas is my favorite vacation spot.
Okay.
So, during our wedding, we toggle between eloping and going to Vegas, and here doing something local with family and stuff. So, and if you look at elopement packages, not like the little pull-up chapels and you keep moving, but like the nice ones, right? The nice ones that have different packages. That's kind of what my vision modeled after. So when you go there, you're gonna get basic linens. You're gonna get, a basic setup, but it's gonna be nice and elegant. And that's kind of what we was like. We can give clients a nice, basic, elegant look and not have to spend bukus of money, and still have everything in one spot.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what our model is after.
Okay, yeah, basically get everything in one spot. Know how to keep outsourcing,
Right.
and then stuff falling through with other folks, and
Right.
especially because I'm like that's a very emotional moment.
Yeah. We try to tell people that people don't listen.
Yeah, we try to give people tips like, okay, we know this area, like, okay, we know what you want, right? And so we try to advise, and then they say no, and then they come back later. It's like, yeah, I should have just, and then we just be like, yeah,
like get you a coordinator. Please get you an event coordinator.
Right,
Yeah,
because you'll like people come here and vendors just everywhere, and nobody don't know what to do. So actually, we just added that service as well. So you can get a day of event coordinator. They'll work with you and make sure that your event runs smoothly.
Okay, that's what's up. So, like I've always told people, y'all spot is like top tier. Spend a lot of money.
You tell people that?
No, I do. I really do.
That is.
I'll tell you, I go back and watch some of my interviews. Like every time I mention y'all, no, it's nice, and I'm glad that it's us. You know what I'm saying? It's showing people that we can do things like this. Was that intentional?
Definitely.
Definitely.
You could have hit the middle. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. Because we wanted the thing about that is we like nice stuff, so we want to give everybody else nice stuff. Like I don't want to be on no like raggedy chairs. Like even with the chairs that we bought, we could have easily went and got the standard chairs, the regular folding chairs, and and
save money.
Save like $15 per chair. But instead of doing that, I don't like going to weddings and events and I gotta sit in this little chair. I don't know if it's gonna fall through.
We not lightweight either. So it's like, listen, if it's gonna be some of us coming into these events, we can't be sitting over here being on these little crunchy chairs. So that like literally everything was a thought. Like, no, we gotta get some heavy duty chairs. So if anybody can come in here and feel comfortable sitting down, and it's not gonna be an issue. Like literally we thought about that.
Literally.
Yeah.
So how has the transition been from just the community at large supporting Warner Robins, Macon, Middle Georgia area? Were they receptive? Are they still trying to figure it out? What?
I think at first it was like people didn't know, or they don't know what to expect because it's like bringing something from Atlanta and sitting in Middle Georgia. So it's like you can go to Atlanta and you expect, okay, this gonna be this price, this gonna be this. It's Atlanta, I expect that. But if you take that same building and put it here, it's kind of like, I mean, it's here, so why would I pay Atlanta prices? That's how I think that's how people were thinking. But now it's like catching on where it's like they know they're gonna come and it's gonna be nice, it's gonna be together, you're gonna get a good show, you're gonna eat some good food, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna have a good time and it's safe. And
the venue gonna be clean.
It's gonna be clean. You can do number twos if you want to. I don't want you to do number twos, but you know, the bathroom gonna be clean that you can do number twos.
I was gonna actually ask the black toilets. I've seen those at Jimmy John's, and I've seen them
Jimmy John's got black toilets?
Yeah, I think so. Was it Jimmy John's? Yeah, Jimmy John's.
Really?
They got black toilets. They actually have humor in the wall. I don't know if you ever been inside their thing where they be like, you know, they have different signs of how you can pee and stuff in the men's bathroom. Yeah, it's hilarious. And I think WB, they the ones I've been to, they got black toilets too. So I was wondering, is that a new thing or whatever, or was it just, you know, it's easier to clean? Well, as far as cleaning or whatever, it doesn't look the same. You know what I'm saying?
The things they're still difficult to clean. It's just
see more
you can see, you can see the lint.
The dust on it.
Black toilets came because we wanted to be different. We had never seen nobody with no black toilets except for Jalen Dunn. She Bombshell Beauty. She's the only person that we've seen that have black toilets, and plus they're expensive. So we took that. It was like, okay, we don't want to be normal. We want to have a basic bathroom. So let's kick it up, and now we paid a few extra $400-$500 for these toilets.
Yeah, and I think for me, going into different event spaces, lounges, whatever it may be, I don't like going into the restroom and it's a dirty restroom, right? And for whatever reason, I don't know if it's just the white toilets, like you can just see the more dirt. I don't know. But it's kind of like that, like when you're dressing yourself and you don't have enough money to do a whole $1,000 outfit, right? So you may take a inexpensive shirt here with some nice tailored pants, you know, and mix it all together and the overall look nice. So I think that's really like the design that we took in here. Like,
I don't know, because everything in that bathroom is expensive.
No, I'm talking about I'm talking about in general. I'm not talking about just the restroom.
Yeah, but everything is expensive.
I'm talking about the design.
I mean, the design is more functional than anything.
Expensive.
It is. Like when you think about it, like so let's take the bathroom for instance. Even the grab bars are more expensive because they're black.
Yeah, I'm not taking nothing away from
real
that.
marble. Yeah, on the sinks. It's not like no fake marble. Like I had to go to Atlanta to get this marble.
No, that's not what I was talking about. Yes, the restroom. We spent money in the restrooms. The marble, the black toilets, black hand bars. Yeah, I'm not skipping that. I'm talking about the design of the space. Like,
no, I get it.
You know what I'm saying? You just mix and match and you make it look good.
I do have a question. How long does it take to mop the floor?
I mean, you mean after a regular event or after like a...
Okay, let's do a regular event. And then that's actually I want to get into too, as far as the other type of events that you do allow inside the space.
Okay, well, a regular event, it would take us like 3 hours. Me and her can knock out the whole floor in like 3 hours if it's a regular event.
No, that takes...
It do take about like 3 hours.
Just for the floor?
To mop the floor.
Okay.
Yeah, because you gotta move stuff. You know, like I'm talking about...
But he's talking about just mopping the floor.
Alright, it take like an hour.
Yeah. I mean, we had like to break down. It takes 3 hours. That means moving chairs, wiping down tables, putting up tables, like things like that. We got it down to a science. Cleaning the restroom, everything takes 3 hours. But if you're talking about just mopping the floor, it takes about a good hour.
Now on a regular event, but if it's one of them other events.
Okay, so what are like some of the other events?
See, like not our events, but we do rent the building. You know, you gotta rent the building out. But we have some other events that come through, and they do a lot of alcohols, like alcohol heavy, DJ heavy type stuff. And like when you have those type of events, they spilled drinks a lot. So it'd be like,
there's extra fees for that.
yes, yes. Because like with those events, like honestly, if it was like they did the event, they took everything out and it was just the floor, just mopping the floor, it would take us literally like a full day. Because like those events, it takes like all week just to get the sticky. Because you walk in to it's like certain places and you like your foot live up.
It starts
like Velcro.
Right, we hate it too. So it takes extra time.
Yeah.
Like it literally takes days
Yeah, it takes
to get
days.
it off.
I think I'd be fighting folks, man. I'm like, that's where I would like, you know what I'm saying? I'd be mad because, like, I'm sure y'all ask, like, y'all probably got like a form or something people got to fill out and get specifics if they want to rent the space and let you know what I'm saying, what they're going to be doing in it, because the middleman person, they just want to get their money or whatever, you know what I'm saying, on the back end or whatever. But I'm like, they ain't gonna care if people come in and spill stuff or whatever, or it'd be like candy or whatever, and that stuff is hard to get up. So,
especially when you got cake, people have cake and then you like waste it on the ground and people walking on it and then keep walking on it, then it's mixed with alcohol. And it's like, I gotta clean this up, I gotta scrape this junk up. It get crazy. That's like I think that's the most extreme. Yeah, the most extreme, or that's the worst part of having this type of business is the cleaning. And like trusting people with your building. Because when you put that much, when you put this much work into something, and
like I said, y'all put a lot of work in here. I can see, I see dollar signs everywhere. I told my kids, I was like, look, we going to a nice spot.
No, you didn't.
No, I did. I said, do not mess up nothing, because I am not going to pay for this. So you better go and sit your butt down.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, I don't be playing, you know what I'm saying?
That is hilarious.
I am not trying to come out of pocket.
Don't touch.
Right.
Exactly. Don't
sit down. Right.
Don't even breathe.
It ain't that bad. But yeah, I mean, you put.
Yeah.
We took a risk. We bet on ourselves for this. So it's like everything that we. Like, it wasn't like the bank was like, here, you got this. Oh, it's a great idea. Here's the money. Like, it wasn't that. And the bank was like, nah, it's the pandemic. Ain't no time to start no business right now.
Yeah.
It was like, what?
Like, we literally, like, you see people talking about betting on themselves. Like, we literally emptied out and betted on ourselves. Like, we all in.
Yeah.
And we gonna get it done.
Yeah. I love that. So y'all also had a podcast that y'all like basically switched up. So it was like I guess a 44th and Madison type of play on the name the first time, and now it's Big Little Business.
Yeah, it was
Show Support Saturday.
Show Support Saturday. That's it.
Yeah, that's when we was building our brand, getting our name out. We was bringing on people, other entrepreneurs, and like spreading the word about them, that type of stuff. It was fun.
Yeah. So now we switched to Big Little Business,
which is
it's
kind of similar to the same thing, but it's more of like
our story
of how we got to where we
or how
at.
we're getting to where we want to go,
and like how we can help other entrepreneurs like with stuff that we've done, so you won't make them same mistakes.
Exactly.
Because we done made some mistakes.
Right.
Some costly. Costly
right.
mistakes.
And different things that we probably wish we would have known. So really, Big Little Business is like documenting our story,
And we just actually, was it last night?
Yeah.
Last night we just joined
added
Apple.
to Apple Podcasts.
We're on Apple Podcasts right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we doing that now.
So YouTube, Facebook Live, and now we're on the Apple Podcast.
Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
And it's weird listening to that because it's like, it's actually good. It's like, it's something like, no, cause it's like, when you do your own thing and it's like, it's like you put this pressure on yourself, like, dang, maybe I ain't gonna sound good, or maybe I ain't gonna be able to help each other, help somebody else.
Well, okay, doing this for 6 years.
I was about to say, you've been doing it,
yeah,
so
but like at the beginning, it was kind of like,
yeah.
hey, somebody gonna listen to me,
right? Like, how do I actually sound?
Yeah. Once you get past that, you're like, I didn't put this stuff out. The episodes that I haven't put out yet.
It's out there now. It's like whatever. But I actually sat there and listened to it. It was like, oh shit, this is something I would actually listen to, even if it wasn't me.
Yeah.
Because it was like it kept me interested, and it was like how we are. It's just funny to me.
What you mean how we are?
We just like how we are. Just like he was like, can you edit this? Cause I don't know what he gonna say.
You know, that right there, you know what I'm saying? One, we don't get to see a lot of couples, you know what I'm saying, do podcasts, and it's great to see that relationship, because even when I had Andrea on the show, what was it, last March, I'm like, that was hilarious.
That was funny.
And then I went back and boosted or whatever, and people kept on or whatever. And then, you know, of course, you know, the way that we're on, I'm like, we're the same way on offline that we are online.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's no filter there.
And that's why everything be good. Everything.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't fail when you yourself.
Right.
Exactly. You're your
Right.
authentic
I'm
self.
not. Everything that we do there's nothing phony about it. Like I'm not sitting here lying to you when I'm saying we taking losses, or I'm not lying to you that we spent this money or we did the work. Like this is actually us, what we're doing.
Right.
Yeah. I ain't got a front. I ain't got to have the bins outside. Like, no, I got my Chargers outside. F-150. I don't got the Lambo outside. Not yet.
Hey, you get there.
I'm gonna get there. But
Yeah, exactly.
I don't even see the reason of buying it. But you know what I'm saying? It's just us.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, what do y'all want to accomplish, like, you know, for the remainder of the year? Like, what is one of y'all marks you want to check off?
Hey, we've been thinking so far in the future. I ain't even thinking about the year.
I know, like we're like thinking, okay,
like 10,
3-5 years, like what's next? And we had joked about it because we was like, we got all of these, literally like LLCs, businesses that we're gonna be launching, and it's like we still trying to come out the hole from the menu, but it's like it can't stop. Like
it can't.
Like we're always thinking, what's next? Like this is gonna do what it do, and just adding different modifications and redefining certain things or fine tuning certain things. Just like different public events. Like we had to come up with something different with that because it's like we still have a brand that we have to maintain. So even if it's a public event and our name is on it, it still has to represent something. So just realizing that, like, okay, now we have a lot more people who want to do public events. All right, you got to make sure it fit within the scope of what we stand for. So kind of like that is just refining or retuning or fine-tuning certain things in the event venue. But I think we're pretty set here in kind of the flow and what we want to do. Now we do want to expand some into conferences here, educational classes and things of that nature. But we feel like that's going to come. We feel like that's just going to come with time. Like,
no, y'all have the space to do it. I'm like, you can do a 3-4 day workshop out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You keep coming to, and you got to set up in different stations and all that.
Right.
Yeah, we be talking about all that type of stuff. We got plans for everything like that.
We have.
It's just we're in the. I think our goal. I think my personal goal is just to connect with more entrepreneurs. So it's not like we're doing everything on our own, because it's like it's rough when you be like, because we don't throw like no regular events. Like you know what I'm saying, like we bring people from out of town, like different artists and stuff. So it's like doing that by yourself is kind of like
taxing.
They gonna I know how taxing it is.
Right.
That's like I had last year in June I did a first Friday Flair concert at Smart Macon, and you know that's where I had Lord E come out and 7 other artists. I think I spent 15, almost $2,000 on that event, and I really wasn't charging no folks like that. You know what I'm saying? It was like $25, maybe $50 or whatever. I couldn't remember. Hell. It was just to like put it on or whatever. And like, people be, hey, you gonna do the event again?
Like, no. Like, you
right.
Exactly. I'm like, I'm just doing it, you know what I'm saying, just to show that you can do stuff like that or whatever. But it's not something for me to just keep coming out of pocket with. You know what I'm saying? I think that's where people gotta, like, you know what I'm saying, understand, hey man, this stuff costs money.
It costs
Every event costs money and a lot of time to set up and preparation and all that. And make sure all the right components are in place.
Yeah, especially for a small business too. It's different when you got the Macon Coliseum. They got money. You got a whole staff and stuff, so you can bring in big artists. But like for us, if we're bringing in artists like Tweak and stuff like that, like you still got to pay that same amount of money, but it's just us. So it's like, who got $10,000-$20,000 to spend every time, and then y'all want to pay $10 for a ticket to come in? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So it's like. So I think also like we were juggling between, you know, we had already talked about this our target market area as far as I think we had the venue pretty set, but as far as like the live music part of it, it was like
it's two different things.
Right. It's like for the live music part, we wanted to do something on a grander scale, and you know, we ambitious. So we just jump, you know, we just do it.
Dive in.
Right? We really don't be the shadow type people. So, but finding that niche here, you know, and understanding that takes time. But I think through trial and error, like we found what works for the area.
Yeah, we was definitely doing some Atlanta type stuff. Like the first show, like tickets were like $200, $300.